We knew the day would come where I'd make my grand return to this game. All right, and that day happens to be today. It is. It is July 28th. Okay, this. I'm. I'm sorry. I guess. I don't know at this point. I really don't know. I haven't seen this main menu in so long. What page are we on? We're on this. I don't even know where. I don't even remember where we left off at. I'll be. It's been that long since I've played this genuinely for YouTube. But okay. Where am I starting off with? So, when will you be home? Sometime in early March. I don't remember the voice I gave her now. The conference ends before that, but I still have to travel back home. International flights take forever. I somewhat remember giving her voice somewhat like that. Maybe not the exact right voice I'm doing right now, but close enough. At least you get frequent flyer miles, right? Yeah, that's one of the few upsides. Oh, and before I forget, how did your first day go? It went pretty well. The boss really seems to like me. Oh, we have a job. We have a job because Natsuki steals. That's right. You right. You right. All right. It's coming back to me a little bit, little by little. Well, I hope you know I'm very proud of you. Even if it's only 2 or 3 hours a week on a Sunday, it'll give you a valuable life experience. Yeah, let's go, baby. My boy's working. He just like me for real, for real. He just like me. Yeah, it was great. I learned how to sort cash, stock shells, and rotate stock. He even left me on my own for half an hour. I can practically hear my mom smile from the other end of the line. And he's got a great deal of faith in you. If you prove yourself, you might even have a decent job after you finish school, if not an excellent reference. I wish you luck. Here's hoping your next shift goes as well as your first. Thanks, Mom. All right, sweetie, my cab is here. I'll talk to you soon. Love it. Love you. Love you too, Mom. See ya. Wow, that took longer than I'd expected. When my mom was last home, we both made an agreement. Every Saturday, we would call each other. We would call each other and just talk about life for like half an hour. It's worked out really good so far. This is the closest I've been to my mother since the divorce. On an emotional level, physically, she's in Europe. Anyway, we talked for almost 2 hours today. She had to get up early to help set up a meeting with a buyer. They're gonna go to brunch. Speaking of which, I've been craving pancakes for the last 2 hours. The word craving, especially considering it's almost 9 on a Saturday night. Guess it was all that brunch talk with Mom was doing. Regardless, I'm hungry. After rummaging around in the cabinets, I managed to find some leftover pancake mix. Perfect. Uh, Natsuki? Is that you? What the? Is someone at my door? It's a Saturday night. Who could this possibly be? I walk over to the door to open it. I gently open the door, and there you go. We've been tricked. We've been duped. It's Sayori hanging once again. No, it's Natsuki. I genuinely was really thrown off by that. I was not expecting this whatsoever at all. What the fuck? I haven't heard from Natsuki in 2 days, ever since she told me she needed some time, and now... Natsuki, what happened to you? Before she can even put together a full sentence, she falls to her knees crying. I kneel down to give her a hug. No! She pushes me away, causing me to fall into my back. Ah! I prop myself up and look back at her, confused to no end. Once again, she starts crying. Do you want to come inside? Without looking up at me, she nods her head yes. I slowly extend my hand out for her, which she hesitantly takes and stands up. It's here that I get a good look at her, and what I see sends waves of anger and fear shooting through me. The bruised eye, the blood leaking from her nose, the scrapes on her face. I walk her into the living room where she takes a seat on the couch. I'm going to get you some water and a clean towel. She nods her head, all the while facing away from me. Biting my lip, I suppressed the feeling to welling up inside of me to pull her close. My body feels like it's in a state of numbness and shock as I meander through the kitchen. What? How did this happen? I know I have to be careful around Natsuki, but my god, seeing her like this? Here. I hand her the towel and glass. She places the water on the table and wipes her face with the towel. Thanks. I sit down next to her. She stopped bawling, but she's still sniffling, and her face is a mess of tears. Once she's done, she puts the towel on the table and grabs a glass. I sit next to her awkwardly as she drinks the entire glass in one gulp. What are you supposed to say in a situation like this? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay now. It still hurts though. Your eye. She nods. You want ice? She nods. All right, I'll be right back. Here, one sec. I'm thirsty. Here, take this. Natsuki quickly snatches it and holds it up to her eye. Thanks. Are you okay to talk? Natsuki clenches her fist in anger, but then she takes a deep breath and relaxes. I'm sorry for lying to you. Her voice starts to crack as tears well up in her eyes. Hey, you don't have to talk if you don't want to. No, you deserve to know. You know how I said my parents got a divorce? Yeah, they didn't. Puka, my mom is dead. Oh, Natsuki, I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. She died in a car crash when I was 13. My dad, he couldn't handle it. They ran the shop together. We all did. Money was always a bit tight, but it got so much worse after Mom. My dad was so stressed out. So he started drinking again. He's so mean now and always yelling and stuff. He wasn't like this. Okay, so sorry. I was thinking about the last line. I read it wrong and it was throwing me off. Okay, so you and your dad are in a tough spot. I get that, and I'm sorry. Did he do this to you? Natsuki averts her eyes. It's obvious she doesn't want to answer the question, but she still nods her head. That's why she hasn't been wanting to do anything physically. Jeez, Natsuki, I'm so sorry. Maybe we should call the police. No! Do not call the police. Well, oh, hey, calm down. It was just... No, I don't care. Never say that again. And Natsuki, you're in danger. If you even think about calling the police, I will break up with you on the spot. Man, man, what a situation. What a situation to be put into. Man, this would be miserable. God, this would be awful. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Just don't call the cops. He's a good person, I swear. This is just a one-time thing, I promise. Let's just leave this behind us, okay? Natsuki, Puka, it's gonna be even harder if we get the police involved. There's enough going on as it is. You insist. Natsuki breathes a sigh of relief. Thank you. I'm assuming you don't want to go back home. I really should, Natsuki. But I doubt he'll care if I come back tonight. I don't want to go back either. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can have my bed. I'll take the couch. No, it's fine. I'll take the couch. You sure? Yes, it's your bed anyway. Alright, it's your decision. There's food in the kitchen if you want. Is there anything else you need? I'm good. Alright. I'll see you in the morning. Night. Night. I walk back up to my room. Jeez. This day really took a turn out of nowhere. I would have comforted Natsuki more, but I just don't know what to do or say. Well, I doubt many people in my situation would know what to say. Why is my phone still on? Besides, it didn't seem like she wanted me around. I can't really blame her for that, though. I never would have thought it was this bad. Looking back on it, though, it's so obvious. No, duh, she doesn't want to get physical. Her dad beats her, for God's sake. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around that. I just can't believe it's true. It seems so strange. Weird. Outlandish, even. Even though you hear about the stuff happening in the news, you just never think would happen to someone you actually know, but It's actually happening. What exactly am I supposed to do? I honestly thought that going to the police was the best option, but that only pissed off Natsuki. Why does she not want help? I don't get it. I don't get any of this. I need to sleep. Man! What? What? Sumimasen sensei. Yep, I still know a little bit of Japanese. Let's go. I'm a freaking genius. Look at that. I didn't have to look it up. This is not a lie. I did take Japanese for just a little bit. For just a little bit. When I say a little bit, I literally was there for 1 day. And that's I still remember almost everything I learned that day. And so if that doesn't, oh my bad, if that doesn't tell you how much I actually wanted to learn about Japanese, I don't know what will, because you tend to remember the things you actually care about. That's the fact. Okay, anyway, Puka, how are you doing? I'm alright. You sure? You don't sound alright. Well, I'm mostly alright. Something wrong? Just high school stuff. Ah, I see. Here, sit down. I've got the period off. Let's talk this out. Yeah, sure. Sounds great. Sakurai sits back down into his seat, and I take a seat adjacent from him. He reaches into his desk and pulls out a soda can. You keep soda in your desk? Lucky. Indeed. We both laugh at Sakurai's quip. So, what's been bothering you? Oh, well, I think about it. It might be a bit, personal. Yeah. Well, only share what you're comfortable sharing. Alright. It's just relationship problems. Oh, right. High school relationships. Oh, boy. Yeah, I know. It's interesting. That's one word for it. I've been in my fair share of relationships, though, especially in high school. Gosh, the concept that the teacher has to help with this. I mean, I know it actually happened, but just the concept that a teacher would have to deal with this. I mean, as someone who genuinely wants to become a teacher, yeah, this actually, I mean, this seems intriguing to actually do, because I know it's a part of the job, because as what I believe as a teacher, you're not just there to teach, obviously, but you're like about like said subject you're teaching, I should say. You're there, you're allowed to expand that and teach more, teach more like life lessons, just morals and stuff like that. Just stuff like that, Anyway, granted, they all failed miserably, but that's besides the point. If you want my honest advice, it's that communication is key. If you have problems with the relationship, tell her that. Won't she get pissed at me? Well, no, not if you say the right thing. Doesn't that apply to like everything about relationships? Yeah, that is true. Well, if you really have problems, then say something. I don't really know if I should say something though. She's in a bit of a tough spot right now, and oh, okay. I think I get what you're saying. You don't have to keep going if you don't want to. I nod my head. I'm not gonna push you any more than I already have, but as a teacher and adult, I'll say this. If push comes to shove, Puka, go to an adult. I know how basic and stupid that sounds, trust me. But you're only a kid, don't think you have to handle everything on your own. I was just like you, thought I didn't need any help at all, that I could handle everything on my own. I learned the hard way that wasn't true. Really? Yes, really. High school hasn't changed much, except that now they pay the teachers even less. Well, I mean, look around, this school is kinda cheap. It's a public school, of course it is. It's nicer than where I went. Really? Where'd you go? I went to a private school, believe it or not. Never liked the teachers, to be honest. That's part of why I became a teacher. I wanted to be the opposite of what my teachers were. Let's go, Sakurai! Yes, this is exactly what I want to hear. I love that. I genuinely love this. Like this is like such an inspiring thing, I want to go back to college. I do. I'm full screen. I do want to go back to college a lot. I really do. I mean, it seems like it would just be the fun option. And of course, it's not just like for fun, obviously. It just genuinely seems it's generally what I want to do in order to further like my future career, because I feel like as a teacher, I can do that, at some point in my life, because I want to be a flight attendant and I would love to be a teacher. I would love to travel, but I'm thinking flight attendant probably earlier in my life, and then as a teacher once I've become more accustomed to Japanese, because I want to teach out in Japan. I want to teach English in Japan, because you know that like that's an original idea. But yeah, you know, it's just something I really want to do, and that's why I'm going to school, or why I would go to school. That so yeah. Anyway, end of that tangent. Let's go back to the game. Yeah, sorry for going off on a tangent like that. Guess it just slipped out. Nah, it's alright. I'm glad you became a teacher, though. You're one of my favorites, to be honest. Thanks, Puka. Don't tell anyone this, but you're one of my favorite students. Teachers do have favorites. That's not the exact laugh. That's not the exact noise I was supposed to make. I am aware. It's like, aha! Yeah, I'm aware, but I thought it was funny. I genuinely did. So, no duh. Despite what we all say, we all do have favorites. And least favorite. Like, that's not for you to know, mister. What time is it? 2 minutes. Bill? I've got another student coming in for help halfway through this period. You should probably get back to lunch. Yeah, probably. Alright, well, have a good weekend, Sensei. You too, Puka. Remember what we talked about. And do your homework. Fine. I love that guy. He's like an actual human being who you can actually talk to. A rare sight in this school. Is that supposed to be a call out to the game? Probably not. I'm probably looking too deep into that. But it could be a genuine call out to the you know the whole concept that people know this game, blah blah blah. As I turn away and walk towards the door, a familiar face comes around the corner. Uh-oh, Shiori, what voice did you have? What voice did you have? Was it more like this? Hey, Puka. What's up, Shiori? Going to a teacher, and you are going to lunch. Ooh, with that pink-haired girl, huh? That's the one. Is she your girlfriend? Yep. Oh, really? Yeah, is that surprising? A little bit, yeah. Hey, just messing with you. And good for you, though. I can't get a guy for the life of me. If it makes you feel any better, I have no idea how Natsuki felt for me. Maybe it's just luck, Something like that. Anyway, I've got to get going, so I'll see you around. Bye! And there we go. There's the end of the school day. Just like that. We love to see it. We love to see it. I love this game. I hate this game. But, anyway, we're coming to a close on this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, why don't you go ahead, smash the like button. Also, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and hit that little bell so you know the next time I upload a video. But yeah, I'm out. Peace. Hey, cue the music. Okay. Now, cue the color. Okay. Now, cue the, I don't know. The rain. Yeah, the rain. Cue the rain. This is the second to last video of Doki Doki I will be making. Up next is the finale. I hope you're ready for it. 'Cause I am.